Sometimes the area or region is a little more complicated. So in this problem, it says find the area of the region enclosed by the graph of f of x equals this thing and g of x equals that thing. The region enclosed is sort of two parts. It's this part here, but it's also this part here. In this case, which function is on top? Well, it depends on where you are. So, although this region goes from x equals -1 up to x equals 3, we're going to have to split this integral into two parts. And we'll have to go from -1 to 0 for the pink part and 0 to 3 for the green part. By the way, do we know which graph is which? You should be able to figure it out. F of x is a quadratic. So f of x is the blue one. And g of x is the cubic. G of x is the red one. So for our first integral from x equals -1 to 0, I need to do top minus bottom. That's the red graph minus the blue graph. So that's g of x minus f of x. Now what's nice is that if these functions are well labeled, you don't have to rewrite them. You can just leave it like this. And that will be helpful in practice. For the next part, the green shaded area, our x's are ranging from 0 to 3. And in this case, the blue graph is on top. So I want to do top minus bottom. Always top minus bottom. So this is the blue graph minus the red graph, f of x minus g of x. And that's it. And then you can finish this by hand. You could plug in the functions and find the antiderivatives and plug them in, or you could use your graphing calculator.